Hello, 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 collective. I hope you're well. It's been a pretty full-on week, hasn't it? Lots of pressure all over the place, different ways. Just lots going on in the world. Anyway, it's time for a bit of a check-in, and I threw a hexagram for you before I got on camera because the cat was sitting on the table right here. Where I was about to film, so I couldn't throw the coins on camera for you, so I threw them over at the other table, and you only got one hexagram and no moving lines. It's going to be a very short, simple reading, this one. So the hexagram you got was 37. Just hold it up to the camera there for you, which is the family, and the basic gist of it is about deciding who is family and just sticking with your family for the right now and attending to family matters. It's also about recognizing your place in the family and maintaining your duties, like doing the needful, and everyone playing their part for a cohesive whole. So it's a pretty straightforward message. I'll read that from the book that I was told to read for you in a minute. I've got a few cards here. I'll pull just to see if there's any other flavours to add to it. So, for some reason, the sage just wants you to take time with your family. That's the basic gist of it. Staying inside the family, fulfilling your family role, whatever that may be. And, it's prioritizing the family. It's deciding who's in the family and who's not, and just sticking with your family for the minute. It's not to say that there won't be a time for going out later on. It's just it's the book of changes. So the season that we're in at the moment is just staying close to the family and taking care of family affairs, doing the needful. So I'll see if there's any other flavors that come into the reading. What we've got here is some Alice in Wonderland cards. So I'll pull one or two of those. Any other flavours? To follow your own good advice, to trust yourself, and to know that you know what is best for you. So staying in that nice, nurturing environment is probably a good idea while the world goes a bit bonkers. Just shoring up your own foundation, I guess, and your own close loved ones' relationships. Okay, what's another one? Another card. Oh, you got this. I actually did a reading for you that I didn't post, and this is the very same card. Messages from a Rabbit, which is no surprise, seeing as that we've actually got a very vegan collective, an abnormally vegan collective here. So, service to the animal world. And it's also about following the rabbit going down the rabbit hole. What do the animals have to teach you? Excuse me. Let's have a drink. So, being receptive to messages from nature, in service to the animal kingdom, and it's also that thing about following the rabbit down the rabbit hole, following your curiosity where it leads you if you've got a query. Okay, so from another deck, we might do helpful and unhelpful. Very quick reading, this one, it looks to be. I think we'll do a good dig-in reading shortly. Like, not this minute, but sometime soon. A nice long one. Because the last one we did was supposed to hold us for a month. And the month is nearly over. Or at least we're halfway through it. Let's see. So, what's on the helpful side, please? Dear Sage, for this collective who clicked on the video. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So that's your guide. Do what makes you happy. At the moment, collective, you can safely trust what makes you happy. And I'm going to say too that who makes you happy is your family. In this case, all our collective have had to make families of their own, not necessarily the ones that they were born into. Okay, any other clues? On the helpful side, for my collective. Fear. I realise that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, so that when the fear comes up, yeah, it's a challenge for you. So I guess it's suggesting that you could have some fear come up, and it's just saying it's testing your resolve to live in the energy of love. So there is actually nothing to be afraid of in this instance, because there's no indicators here of any problems for you at all, actually. But I'm getting that false evidence appearing real vibe with this one, because it's all very positive reading here, positive cards and everything. So it's suggesting to me that maybe you have anxieties that aren't going to materialize into anything bad. But you need to resolve to live in the energy of love and to follow your happiness and follow your own good advice. So you know who you are. You're on the right path. You've got whatever the nature and shape of your family around you. And this is chosen family I'm talking about. Not the ones that give you a hard time. That's all just working out really beautifully for you, collective. The only challenge is just not letting the false evidence appear real. I'll throw the dice and then I'll read from the book for you. And okay, so you got 8, which is a possible business deal could be coming to you. Somebody might make you a deal. Okay, so family is in this book. The family. Oracle. Wind passes above the fire and warms the family. The superior man is careful to always be truthful and consistent in his conduct. The wife keeps to her course. And the directive is keep to your course. So you're basically on the right track already. It's just reassuring you you're on the right track. You know, you can keep going with your service to animals. Keep following whatever this hunches or leads that your intuition is giving you. And if it's making you happy at the moment, and you are following your own good advice, you're on the right track. You're on the right track. That's great. That's what we all want to hear, isn't it? That we're doing good. That we're on the right track. Just keep going. She'll be right, mate. In terms of the extremely patriarchal mores of ancient China, are you the husband figure or the wife? So maybe there's a bit of an inquiry there as to which role you're playing in your family. It doesn't necessarily have to be the one allocated to you by gender. Are you the husband figure or the wife in the situation for which you have consulted the oracle? Do you control the circumstances or are you controlled? Do you have authority or are you under authority? Are you teaching or are you learning? Do your own principles shape the situation or do another's principles apply? If you are the, inverted commas, husband, then your problems stem from hypocrisy on your part. You say one thing and do another. You yourself do not act according to the principles you apply to others. You don't practice what you preach. You must either adjust your actions to fit your expanded principles or you must change your express principles. So, yeah, still wanting to be consistent there, not to be a hypocrite. Where was I? Did I leave it in the middle of a sentence? Oh, yeah, here we go. A dissimilarity between your demands on others and your demands on yourself confuses those who depend on you for direction. If you are, inverted commas, a wife, your problem is that for some reason, most likely a very good reason, you are rebelling against the authority in this particular situation. Okay, so it's not denying that you have a good reason to rebel if you're rebelling. That's good. I appreciate that. You have forgotten that the relationship between yourself and the authority is not based on power but on a common bond, e.g. between husband and wife, or the bond is love. In between business partners, there is a common goal of a fair profit. Well, you would hope there would be a common goal of a fair profit. Among members of a service organisation, there is a common purpose of charitable works. Instead of rebelling destructively against an unfortunately weak or dishonest authority, you should recognise the authority's defects and adjust your notions to it so as not to weaken the other. More important bond, the original raison d'etre of the relationship. Right, the original reason for the relationship. Karma. There is an ambiguity about who is responsible for making decisions affecting you and friend as a couple. You and friend are not in such a state of entwined bliss that your thoughts and desires always coincide. And yet, you are not independent enough, either practically or psychologically, to go your own ways. You must confer and agree together which of you is responsible for making which decision and which areas of mutual activity. And so when a decision is made by one, the other should not judge it and should not be resentful or depreciatory or analytical or even ungrateful. Or even grateful. You must maintain a complete and calm acceptance of the will of the other in matters for which, by mutual consent, one of you has been made responsible. Right, so if you agreed to let someone take care of that job, then let them do it their way. That's fairly straightforward. Moksha, which is the spiritual aspect of it. The oneness of all things has been revealed to you. Everything is Buddha, yourself also. You know it completely, but you don't live it. When you see a flower, you pick only a flower. When you see a fly, you kill only a fly. When you meet someone else, you treat him only as if he was someone else. On your path to enlightenment, you must cease making distinctions. The difference between a flower, a fly, someone else, and yourself are only illusions. Right, so I guess it's just a period of working on those aspects of strengthening that part of the picture, because the book is, it's got 64 hexagrams. So it takes all the hexagrams to make a complete picture and a complete life. So it's just at this time you're working on the nuts and bolts of your most familial and closest relationships, it sounds like to me. Any other clues? I'll just get some picture cards here. Any other clues that our collective needs to know? Any quick clues for the person who clicked on the video, who's concentrating on following their happiness, following their own good advice, staying close to the family and their fur babies by the looks of it, and for the vegans in the audience, just staying on the vegan work. doing service to the animal world. And realize that whatever you're afraid of at the moment, it's only testing your resolve to live in the energy of love. So, let's have a few more clues. What else is on the agenda for the person who's clicked on this video? Home. I love it when it's all very consistent like that. It's like stay home and enjoy your family. Enjoy your fur babies. Have a nice cup of tea. She's drinking tea there. She's having it home with baby and the cuppa, being happy by the fire. Okay, what else is in the picture? What's a good thing for the collective to concentrate on who clicked on this video? Oh, you've got good news coming in. Maybe that's why you've got to be happy. Maybe that's why it's telling you not to worry. Because there's some good news on the way. Well, we all like a bit of good news. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Any other clues? We'll pull two more, shall we? Yeah, two more feels good. One more clue, two more clues. So a brown-haired man is a part of the picture this week, or this until we do the next reading. I didn't actually put a time frame on this reading, so it's a timeless reading. It just feels to me like a few days or a week. That's what I had in mind when I was pulling the... But for the person who clicked on this video, it's just a bit of downtime, a bit of family time. It's like waiting. I get a feeling that this good news is coming to your door. Maybe the brown-haired man's going to bring some good news to your door. Or maybe it's good news to see a brown-haired man. I don't know. Do you have a friend who's a brown-haired man? What else do we have here? What can the collective who clicked on this video have as a clue about what do they need to know? Dear Sage. To be patient. Okay, the good news is coming, but you're going to have to be patient. Just enjoy yourself at home. There's good news on the way, but you may have to be patient. All right. Well, that's all fairly good. I've got some tarot cards here. I might just can you give us a clue about the good news? I mean, I know we're not really supposed to know too much because it's supposed to be a surprise, probably. Well, it doesn't say surprise, so maybe we're allowed to have a clue. Do we have any clues about the good news, dear Sage? I'll pull 2 or 3 cards here. Good news clues. Good news clues. What does the good news involve, Sage? The star. So either you're the star or you just have that amazing feeling of connectedness, that lovely Aquarian energy of being able to connect with both emotion and intellect. The water bearer channeling all that beautiful stellar energy. You're a star. Either you're a star, collective, or you're just going to be in that amazing star-like energy, channeling that great Aquarian energy. All right. So, well, that's a good clue. Any other clues about the good news? 3 Pentacles. Okay, so that's about work. It could be some work that you're doing with somebody else, a couple of other people. Maybe you're going to be, or it could even be you and your family working together. It just occurred to me. Or maybe your work family. Or maybe it's good news in work and at home. That's quite possible too. And this, because these cards kind of came out together, it feels like you're doing well at work. That you're really shining at work. Okay, that's enough of those cards. We did the dice. There's good news coming for you. That's all you need to know for now. Class is out. Have a lovely time with your family. Waiting for the good news very patiently and working hard. You are successful at work. You're definitely successful at work. It seems to be some kind of a group project that that's working out for you. Maybe one of your videos is going to go viral or something. If you're online, maybe you're going to get a lot of hits online. Whatever this good news is, it's good. There's happiness, there's home, there's good news. It's just a bit of patience. But it could be connected to your work with animals too, for you vegans. You might have some good news connected with that work. Anyway, follow the rabbit. Follow your curiosity because it's all going in the right direction. This is all great. Everything's working out at home and at work. Don't worry. It's false evidence appearing real. Whatever's happening, it's all just going well. Just follow your own advice. You're good, collective. You're doing really great. Good on you. Glad to hear it. I'm so happy for you. Catch you next time.